Happy Friday, my friends. I just got off the tennis court. Another beautiful day at the country club. And I saw that Tom Taylor, the DC Comics writer, is trending again and has his rant about sales. He likes to rant about his sales and also to paint his gay Superman as something of a success, which we know very well it's not. Nobody wants to buy gay Superman. Nobody's interested in reading Superman making out with a dude with pink hair. That is not something that comic readers are interested in. You know, maybe if it was like a pornographic parody, he might do well with that. But, basic comic readers aren't interested in that. Nobody wants to give their kids a book like that. It's disgusting, honestly. But this is what Tom's doing because it's Pride Month, everybody. It's Pride Month. So let's never stop being proud. Gosh, it's so insufferable. But he's complained about his sales before, and Bounding Into Comics actually reported that the sales on the books were bad months ago. And I guess he's making the rounds again, doing the whole, I'm doing great, look at my Amazon rank. Well, I am a actual #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. I've had multiple #1 best-selling books. I've actually been to #6 on the entire site of Amazon. And so I could tell you exactly where sales are at. If you get up to #6, you're doing really well. But when you get to #1 in these little like superhero Kindle books category or something like that, you're not doing quite as well. It's only a handful of books. And for DC and Marvel, it's not enough. So we're going to get to that in just a second. Again, I'm John Delarose, and I am the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction. If you want a difference from Tom Taylor's books, if you want good action adventure that you're not getting from DC Comics, that you're not getting from the mainstream, this is for you. Overmind on Kickstarter right now. We are crushing it, almost $20,000. So thank you so much, guys. Gosh, let's get there over the weekend. Be awesome. If you really, really want comics the way they were before idiots like Tom Taylor came out there and started destroying your favorite heroes, if you want real heroes who are fighting real villains, not some sort of, LGBT orgy packaged in a book, this is for you. This will be great stuff. You're going to absolutely love it. Check it out. You will love Overmind. All right, that link's in the description below. So here it is. Tom Taylor loves to go off about his sales. Quick note, there are no false reports about the sales of any other of my comics. I don't get daily tweets, posts, videos from people claiming Nightwing or Dark Knights of Steel is failing. Only the sales people seem obsessed with are for Superman, son of Kal-El. I wonder why. Okay, yeah, well, Tom, you just write Nightwing as normal Nightwing, and people are not, paying attention to it. You've got your marketing scheme, which is to turn this character, Superman, gay, in order to get your name out there, in order to get, that sort of buzz going. It's a gimmick, and it's stupid, and nobody wanted it. And that's what it comes down to. So he's got this screen grab here calling this a #1 bestseller in graphic novels. Wow, look at this. It looks super impressive. I'm super impressed. I can tell you that right now. I'm so impressed as a #1 bestselling author myself. It is #1 superhero graphic novels, #1 in superhero short reads. Here we go. And #1 in superhero comics and graphic novels. Wow, that sounds awesome. Sounds really amazing. Oh gosh, good work, Tom. So here you go. He's got the screen grab that this happened, and this is a category. Again, this is not all of books. Amazon doesn't really sell that many comics, and so it's a lot easier to get #1 in these. Like, I've probably hit #1 bestseller on Amazon for my comics that I've just thrown up there. A dozen times. It's really an easy thing. And I'm just some indie guy who's selling a couple hundred books. So that's what I got to remember. And that's what I'm going to show you right here. He's just selling a couple hundred books, and this is Superman. If you're on Superman and it's only selling a couple hundred books, not so good. Not so good. But, that's Tom Taylor. So he keeps going off talking about it. Great to see Superman Kal-El at #1. And he actually paints #1 new release. Now, this is new release. It's not the bestseller in category. When it's at that, it really doesn't mean anything. You could literally have sold one book that day, but if you're the only new release, that's it. All right. So again, it's like Amazon has like a algorithm of sales rank that it's like exponential. So the closer you get to #1 in the overall, the closer you're really doing towards success. It gets crazy once you get up in that top 1,000 ranks in sales overall. No matter what it is. If you're number 800 on Amazon, you might still be like number, gosh, I've been in space opera because everybody writes space opera books. You might still be number like 20 or 30 in space opera, but you're still selling like 1,000 books at number 800. It's kind of crazy. But if you're number one in, gay superheroes, you might have sold 2 books that day. Doesn't mean anything. There's a handy dandy calculator for this, and for what we can look at for Superman, Son of Kal-El, we can actually track this. So we've got the overall rank. That's all that matters. Number 18,000. As you can see, that is where it's at. It's currently number 33 in DC Comics and graphic novels, and number 200 in superhero comics and graphic novels. So it did not last very long at that number 1 spot because the book's not really been out that long. We can go look this up. There's a sales calculator that will check this for you. Wow, look at this. I've got 18,074. That's his rank right now. And that means he's got 15 daily sales. 15 to be at this. And if it stays at this position, that means he'll have about 200 books sold over the course of the month, which is less than I've sold for Overmind over the course of a month so far. So as you can see, Tom Taylor's completely lying about this, using that little orange tag in the number 1 to make it look like he's sold a lot of books, when in fact he really hasn't. The overall rank is the only thing that matters on Amazon. These little small genres, and again, Amazon just doesn't really sell a lot of comics. That's why it's very easy to get that, is meaningless at the end of the day. So there you go. I'm a professional author, so I know this stuff. You can't slip one past me, Tommy. I hope you're having fun with your weekend. Please back Overmind. It's so much better than anything DC's coming out with these days. We really knocked it out of the park, and we appreciate you guys as we hit this near $20,000 goal. We're making good profit, and we appreciate you guys. You are the best readers in the business. We'll see you soon.